Howdy everyone, welcome back to Twab BD, where I break down this week at Bungie as fast as humanly possible. Let's go. First up, Trials Labs returns this weekend and it's going to be freelance. This will be a separate node from the original Trials playlist. This week will also not require you to do the Trials intro quest to launch into the freelance node. The only requirements that you'll need is owning Beyond Light and being at least 1290 power or higher. Moving on, starting December 7th, Moments of Triumph return. Bungie believes that having Moments of Triumph alongside the 30th anniversary event is a perfect way to go ahead and send things off for the rest of the year. And they show off a few things that we'll be getting during the event, such as a ghost shell, a sparrow, and an emblem. And if you're trying to show off your guardian spirit in real life, there'll be new rewards that you can go ahead and collect through the Bungie store, such as a strange coin, a badge, and a few other nifty duds to show off. Moving on, Bungie talks about armor mods. Starting December 7th, you will no longer need Glimmer to go ahead and change any mods on any armor. You can change any mods instantaneously at any time. Bungie also is making the opportunity to make free and reversible socket actions available on all third-party Destiny 2 apps starting on December 7th. So in addition to transferring items to and from your vault from any third-party apps, you'll also be able to apply mods, weapon perks, shaders, ornaments, and ghost projections to your liking. In addition to that, Bungie makes a little bit of appreciation emblem for those developers that made these third-party apps, and the emblem's called Parallel Program. Moving on to quality of life changes. Starting up, photosensitivity changes, screen explosions, reduce the bright flash intense glows, updated near fade on particles, Hive Headshot and Darkness Blast. Hive Headshot video FX intensity has been reduced. Hive Darkness Blast detonation and projectile intensity has also been reduced. Taking projectiles and muzzle flashes. Arc Rifle, Taken Slug Rifle, Necromancer VFX, reduce intensity and normalize lights. Hollowed Lair Boss Fight. Adjust intensity, particle near fade on multiple VFX in the boss fight. Area of Effect, Intensity, how players understand the boss is casting lightning. Lightning strike particles and light intensity has been reduced. Impact particle near fade has been updated. Cloud brightness animation frequencies have been slowed down. Decals reduced in intensity. Scorned VFX, intensity on spawn object effects. Performance on near fades updates on spawns. Toxic muzzle flash, projectiles performance and intensity tweaks. Finisher intensity, adjust shader and lights on finishers to not bloom. Arc abilities and screen effects. Arc objects effect debuff have reduced intensity when in proximity / first person. Reduced on and off flashes and arc screen effects. Reduced on and off flashing on arc screen shaders. Bungie also does some changes to the Blindwell, saying that Dreaming City weapons will now drop more frequently from the Blindwell completions. And Bungie does some changes to how you can acquire exotic ornaments. Bungie says while you may still be able to buy ornaments from the Eververse store, ornaments will now be visible and purchasable when inspecting any given exotic weapon or armor piece. Featured ornaments may be purchased with silver. If the ornament is available for Bright Dust on a given week, you can also purchase it through Bright Dust on the inspection screen of the weapon. And the same goes for armor. Rusted Lands. Bungie has fixed an issue where dynamic objects such as barrels, bricks, and physics and hive exploding objects were missing from the map. Bungie also does some changes to the Corrupted Strike. Reduce overall length of the strike to make it less painful after hard wipes in the elevator encounter. Bungie has removed the taken combatants in the dark Ascendant plane hallway leading to the elevator. If a fireteam hard wipes during the final boss fight in the Ascendant realm, when they respawn, the portal Ascendant realm would take them straight to Phase 2 instead of making them replay the entire platforming section to get back to Phase 2. Any fireteam members or ghosts left behind in the earlier parts of the strike will now be teleported forward to join their fireteam. When players begin the elevator encounter, any stragglers left behind will be pulled forward. Fixed an issue where Sadia's shields would regenerate faster than expected on Nightfall difficulties. Her shield will now regenerate based on the health threshold in the Nightfall. The portal to the Ascendant Realm after Phase 1 to the boss fight should now reliably place players facing the correct direction. Fix an issue that was preventing the combatants from walking to a part of the right side area during the first half of the boss fight. Fix an issue where taken acolytes were spawning and immediately falling off to their death. Fix an issue where in certain conditions a relic would despawn and never respawn during the boss phase. Fixed a cosmetic issue where the relic spawners during the boss fight would spin before the relic was spawned. Dune Marchers. Once a player is hit by Dune Marcher's lightning chain, they cannot be hit again by Dune Marchers for 2 seconds. Dune Marcher's lightning now only chains to targets that are alive. Icefall Mantles. Stasis Overshield can now be cancelled by pressing the class ability input once more. Bungie also says there are more full patch notes that will be available to read at anyone's pleasure come next Tuesday. Moving on, crossplay, text to chat. Starting on December 7th, console players will now be able to fully read text chat to lessen that gap between crossplay players. So next Tuesday, you'll be able to turn on text chat displays in your settings. You can pull out your ghost to see any messages you may have missed. You may not be able to send messages, but you'll finally be able to read the messages from your PC Fire team members. Bungie goes into further detail saying that for console players using a USB keyboard, you will not be able to move your character via the keyboard, but you'll be able to invoke the text chat window by pressing enter. You'll be able to text chat using the full suite of channels in Destiny. You'll be able to pick from 5 different font sizes in the display options. IME support will follow in an update shortly after Witch Queen. Moving on, Bungie's showing off a new Twitch bounty emblem, saying on December 16th, players who complete the gift subscription bounty will unlock a fresh emblem. And that wraps it up for this week at Bungie. Hope you enjoyed this short little video. As always, I enjoy making them for you. If you like what I do and want to see more, please like and subscribe to the channel. It inspires me to make more. I'll see you on the next one. Peace and have a good one. Bye.